And it's happened. I've been vlogging for what, maybe 6 months? I've left things, I've found things, I've lost things. Today, I've fell over for the very first time. Guys, and welcome to this week's vlog. So this week I'm heading down to Ullswater in the Lake District. I'm gonna head to Aira, but not for the waterfall. I'm gonna go beyond it. I've done Aira waterfall many times, and I know people do shoot iconic compositions all the time. I do myself. But I just thought I'd try and avoid that this week and, like I say, go beyond it. But right now, I'm actually in Penrith Castle. Got the train from Carlisle, which is only 14 minutes. Funny story actually. I got on the train at Carlisle and there was a horde of people, mainly school kids. So I get on, and I know it was only 14 minutes to Penrith. But I didn't have a ticket. I was in a rush this morning, so I got on with the intentions to buy one. Didn't need to. Conductor didn't come. Dan gets to Penrith, gets off the train, free train ride. Result. Anyway, like I say, I'm at Penrith Castle, gonna get my camera out, get a few compositions. There's not that much, if I'm honest. But I'll have a little go, a little warm up. So let's get set up and let's get going. Oh, and one other thing, thank you to my newest subscribers. We're up to 76 now, so we're 24 away from my 100 target. So thank you all very much for coming along, and I hope you stick around. Right then guys, that was eventful to say the least. I'd done my research last night about bus timetables and train timetables, only to find out that the bus I thought I was getting didn't exist. I've had to spend 2 hours in Penrith waiting for the next bus to Aira. And as you can see, I've got a new headwear. To pass the time, I went and bought a new hat. So yeah, it's kind of fetching, I think. But like I say, we finally made it to Penrith. No, we haven't. We finally made it to Aira. The only good thing about having to wait in Penrith for so long was there was a lot of rain, a lot of drizzle. It's kind of eased off now, but my god, it's cold. So I've got my camera on my shoulder, got my my eye in, if you like. No, I haven't. I'm just talking jibber jabber now. Oh, right, come on, let's get down there, let's get some compositions, and let's enjoy the day. Let's go. then guys, we are at our first composition, and no, it isn't the waterfall. The waterfall is to my right. The composition I'm getting is behind me. There's a couple of leading lines. There's a stairway leading up the composition, and there's a pathway leading from left to right through the composition. So my settings are, I'm at 13 seconds. I do have a filter on the front, f11, ISO 100, and I'm at 35mm. So I'll take this composition and I'll bob it up right now. Guys, here we are in our next composition. Now this time I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try a 3-image photo stack. Never done it before, but a subscriber kindly, very kindly pointed out that some of my focusing wasn't on point. So thank you for that useful information. I'm going to take that feedback on board and focus stack this image. I'm going to focus stack on the rock, the waterfall, and then the trees just behind the waterfall. So I'll bob that image up right about now and tell me what you think. Tell me if you think it's focused from front to back. And it's happened. I've been vlogging for what, maybe 6 months? I've left things, I've found things, I've lost things. Today I've fell over for the very first time. Trying to get across this little river, misplaced my footing, and whoosh, my feet went from underneath me. Thankfully, everything's okay. Cameras are fine. I'm okay. I've kind of hit my funny bone, which is kind of tingly. But for an accident-prone guy, 6 months is pretty good. Right, so a few weeks back, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I was actually down here with friends from Scotland. It was a bit like a recce, if you like. Now, when I was here at that time, I was just walking around with them, and I seen compositions everywhere. I came today, and for some reason, I'm struggling to find the same compositions. But that being said, right in front of me is a tiny little waterfall with rocks either side, and the green moss gives it contrasting colour. You have the white water and the green rocks. So I'm going to head over this part of the water, which is going to be tricky, head over there and try and find the composition over there. Right then guys, I have made it across. How? I do not know, but I have. And that's the reason I nearly broke my arm. I think broke my arms a bit extreme. That's the reason I fell over, alright? So I'm going to set up, get the compositions right, and I'll pop them up. What do you think? Was that worth nearly breaking my arm for? You can decide. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. So please be gentle. Right, I made it across Now I've got to try and get back across, this time with no mishaps. So let me just have a look around and wish me luck. Oof, success. I made it back across safe and sound. I actually came across a plank of wood that I was able to use as a makeshift walkway, but that was eventful. The things you do to get an image. Right, onwards and upwards. Let's go. Wow, I have stumbled across the absolute perfect location. Behind me we have a waterfall, above that we have a bridge, and in front of me we have light. Unfortunately my battery on this camera is going to go flat any second now, so I think I might get a selfie while I'm here. If you have liked this, guys, please leave a like, leave a comment, and for all my new subscribers, thanks again for tuning in. If you're new around here, why not subscribe as well? I'm on the road to 100 subscribers, and with your help I will get there. So from us Water, Aira Force, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.